just looking for some luck this afternoon against North Devils. It's coming up after what was me Vipers and the Mioks.
And the go-to Joseph Cora, he's been a strong runner for them, but the last couple of games, he hasn't been able to more favorite yards they want. He's an edge runner. If they can find him on the edge, some against a smaller Tyron Enga Mioks forwards, he can get out wide and create havoc as well. So they're just going to find the forward at the moment.
So it's the Vipers to get the second and final 40 minutes underway. From the move of Enga. Sends it long. It's gone on the full. It's gone on the full. Oh, what a shocker.
Commentator's curse right there. I mentioned Ben Enga at the start of it. Just put the ball out.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how strong is the breeze is. Must have played some putt in it. That going on the full day. It's 31 kilometers per hour. That's how strong the breeze is this afternoon. But it's the Mioks to start with a tap on the halfway. And they've been a better side in that first 40 minutes here now. Trying to continue that good work. Trying to walk through the middle. Mioks, they host Whitman in the next game. Oh, look at this one, just running through. No one at home, almost getting away there from the fullback boss. He did very well to scramble, but the Mioks looking to continue their good work in this second half. Very close to the line. Jeremiah Van sends it across. Oh, just walking very close to that try line. Nick, now little rubber through that came off. Oh, I think they read it well. Bit of bump wrestle there between Jeremiah Van and one of his, I think one of the Vipers players there, but I think it's going to be a no-go here against the Mioks.
Yeah, it was a straight 101 straight. Unfortunately, he's knocked it forward, so ball back to the Vipers. But for them, it's going to start from there. They've almost gone 50 inches of scoring.
Oh, half a break there from Jeremiah Van. Looking to really step up in this second half. The Vipers now on the attack. Quick play there from Cora. They shift attack back towards the middle. So the Vipers now playing with a bit more purpose here, a bit more intent in their attack. If they come back to halfway, what I say once was Kenny actually. His band going to link up, can't get the offload away, out of the set. Goes back to Fenge. Oh, what a take from the fullback. Judy James brings it back. Quick tap, he's riding.
Good run, good.
Judy James, he runs like the wind. What a kick return there from the Mioks number one. So the Mioks now almost back on halfway. This time the second half. They've been threatening in the early stages there inside the Vipers. Oh, that's a rare mistake. Young Samuel Jack couldn't believe his bad luck there. So the Vipers will have possession now just inside the Mioks side of halfway. So here they come, the Vipers. The Mioks in front, 10 points to 4. The half-time score remains 4 minutes going into the second half. From the scrum base. Oh, bad faggot. Loss of concentration there by the Vipers. Ben Faggot knocking that ball on.
Yeah, Ben Faggot. Look, that's just 2 mistakes from him. That's see him making mistakes often, but that shows pressure. That shows how good the pressure is at the moment in this game, and the pressure that's put on him by the Enga Mioks. Sustained pressure is really helping out at the moment. So the Mioks outside the 40.
Here they come. Mioks. Good set now inside opposition half. Trying to build on that first half lead. Now 25 away from the line. Good shape again. Pass. Trying to link up. Just the side stepping fullback Junior James now will play the ball 25 out. Jeremiah Van sends it back to the middle. Dixon actually at dummy half. Former Courier sends it back towards the right hand side. The ball is there. Able to scoop up the footing, and then he runs back in field before he's dragged out from behind. Good recovery there by the Mioks. They still have the ball. The long pass. Sends it back to the middle. Finding Daniel Dua. And then hoisted high the midfield bomb. Good contest though. It came off the Vipers. Knock on Vipers. Mioks will have a loosened feet.
Yeah, good. They actually, the kickers didn't find the first intended person to actually put the kick through, but this time they went around, they found the halfback who managed to get the kick away. And that's the result they wanted. So they've got their next set of six back.
Very good pressure there on the winger. John Bang.
We haven't seen much John Bang in the first half as well. So, both their wingers, minus the one, John Bang, have been kept quiet by the defense.
Here's a quick shift to the left. Lama puts it on a plater there for the winger, and Samuel Jack goes over. The Mioks just building on their lead this afternoon. They're on 14 points. Kick to come.
Well, that shows the pressure that we talked about. Sustained pressure just too strong for the defense of the most survivors. Have a look at their body language at the moment. They look down, and they're very wondering what's happening as well. The Mioks have come up in the second half and played just like how they did in the first half as well. What about the hands that have gone through the numbers? And it's just simple play. If you have a look at the replay, it's nothing fancy. They're just going to the line and just going to the hands through the numbers and just draw a pass, and they're finding them out. The last pass is sticking for them, and they're going over and scored. So both wingers, Williams, have scored twice now, and this time they've gone to the other side. The number 2 has gone over. So have a look at that. The scoreboard says the difference at the moment, but it's the body language of both teams.
And I think that is the blueprint of coach Rog Laga. Yeah, it's a good attacking player back in his day, especially in the spine. Now back with his old club, and gained a lot of experience of working with the ESO for a number of seasons.
He started off with the Enga Mioks, and he's gone to the ESO, but as a player, he's one of those players, he's worked well, in terms of representation as well. So, he's really molded these young players that are coming through the academy that's up there in Warbeck and working well with them. But, I'm impressed with their 6 and 7 at the moment. Their fullbacks playing well. The centers and the forwards, they're just, in the last 10 minutes or so, they haven't made much mistakes. It's just more about the sustained pressure for the mostly Vipers. For the Vipers, some of the key players that made mistakes, which are costing them at the moment.
And similar to what happened last week against the ESO, very lucky to get away with that win there.
Yeah, definitely, Terry. The Vipers, their performance last week didn't look like the Vipers that we know, and they were lucky to come off with the 2 points. It could have gone the other way, whether ESO would have put on a performance and beat them here. And the previous, we were talking about it, the lead up to this game, the performance hasn't been that quite of the Vipers at the moment. So they're struggling to put points on. Defensive wise, it's just been a bit of a tangle at the moment. The NWL's game plan is working out for them. When they've got opportunities, they're making the use of it. And it's just structured play for them at the moment.
Yeah, they're just playing with a lot more confidence, and they're really enjoying their game out there. Some big contacts as well on both sides, but they've been a better side so far. That Lama, they're setting up the winger, Samuel Jack. And here's a kick off. will start the set inside the red zone, 15 away. And this man, hasn't he been in the thick of all things this afternoon? Scored the double already in the first half. Talking about John William. Yeah, they cover just running forward here, getting good meters. The captain, Ronnie Sorrente, turns it back towards the middle now. It's Fabian Tsunagi coming off the bench this afternoon in the 14 for the Mioks. Now kicking early in the set, but sends it down to the 30 and is Benjamin Boss brings it back here for the Vipers. Quick play back, sending it back to the middle. Jordan Carlos getting smashed there by the defense on halfway. Oh, solid run to the Vipers now back inside the Mioks half. Cora from dummy half, trying to take things to his own. But yeah, good defense again, good cover there from Williams. The Mioks is tackling anything that moves here at the moment. The Vipers in the meantime getting good meters, 15 away now from the Mioks line. Shifting across back to that right edge. Inside pass there from Benjamin Boss. Sets it back to the middle. Lipo! He's over! And the Vipers have hit back. Sonny Lipo!
Well, take your heads up. Sonny Lipo, impact play. Every time he's injected into the play, he comes on, he does those close contact feeders, he does those tackles. And this time he's scoring a try, the kick of everything. And that's what the Vipers did. They wanted that to be different. And that's what they needed. Charity gets them steps back to score a try. And that's what the Vipers need to get their confidence back on. Good effort there from Sonny Lipo. Just took the ball and just gave it to me. I'm just going to run straight up, takes to the upright. Have a look at that. They go towards the right inside. Keep the ball moving and Sonny Lipo.
Cora through the last punch, I think they said, go and score.
Well, have a look at that. He was tackled just a couple of meters outside. But he had the presence there. Had the presence to keep on moving and a strong effort to put the ball down.
Yeah, what a way to hit back from Mosby Vipers as we cross quickly to the touchline and check out our good friend there, Michael. Visited both camps during the break. Mike, over to you. Oh, he's off can at the moment, is he? Michael, are you there with us?
Thank you, Terry. Both coaches spoke to the teams. For the Vipers, they need to maintain the consistent attack. Their game plan composed to stay composed, stick to the game plan. That's what the coach wanted. And Enga Mioks, they need to continue their game plan in the first half, maintain their confident defense. And the try here from the Mosby Vipers is a great boost to the team.
And conversion from right in front is successful. So the Vipers now on the fight back, down 10 points. The Mioks in front by 14.
And look at that. We mentioned Joseph Cora needs to get himself more involved a couple of times. He's touched that before Sonny Lipo scored. The previous try in the first half, he had a hand in with his kick that led to a try. So, he's one of the key players. Edge forward, if he can play out wide more, he can really bundle the defense for the Enga Mioks. But what about the input, Terry? Sonny Lipo, every time he comes on, he really impacts the game.
Yes, it's really good off the bench. He's been doing it for a number of seasons now. And here's the kickoff. Look at that. Full pelt with the defense up to the task here from the Mioks. The Vipers will start the set inside their 20. There's a big contact there from the Mioks defense. The Vipers spin down inside the red zone at the moment. Now they try to shift defender, and then he sets out for the 30 before taking the tackle. Head of the set. Really good set here for the Vipers. Oh, and shocking pass there. Young Jeremiah Benn unable to control the footy there. Lost it forward, so Mioks off the hook. Got the ball now. 15 from halfway. Change over. Geronte just settling clean at the captain. Has been the mainstay of this Mioks outfit for a number of seasons. And this man hasn't been involved in everything this afternoon, scoring a double in the first half. Some heavy contact there. Desmond Samana now plays it to the Mioks, just getting through the set there. And back inside the Vipers half. 24 minutes left in this second half. And it's the Mioks maintaining a 4 points lead at the moment. Straight down the red basket as Benjamin Boas now loses his footing, takes a tackle, 30 yard. Nice work out of dummy half. Oh, big shot from James Ken. Comes back down to Fenge. Jordan Paulus brought down far short of the line. Back to the middle.
So as soon as you get footed the ball out there.
There's a slippery surface, looks like it. Anyway, here's the shift back to the middle. Roger Kelly takes a tackle. End of the step. Oh. Change over.
Referee says it's a knock on. Well, the Vipers, the last couple of sets for them haven't been that good. They dropped the ball to Jeremiah Benn, and this time mistake from dummy half instead of possession and
Looks
rush.
a little clunky there at times, but here's Trent Lummer. Settling clearly over halfway. Here's Samuel Jack's been in the thick of things as well. Scored a try. The winger. Right in the middle. Jeremiah Benn sends it back. Yeah, keep mixing up Jeremiah Benn and Jeremiah Dixon. The two Jeremiahs out there. Anyway, the Mioks now. Back to the center of the field. Best. Oh, they did well there. The fullback. Julian James able to pull that ball back in. Could have been a knock-on, but anyway, just drifting across the park. Easy picking there for the Vipers defense. So he'll take the tackle. 32 out. Jeremiah Benn from dummy half. It's been good. Kicks again. The Vipers will end up with a footy, you will see. Picks it out from their own line. It's Benjamin Boas. Very tough customer. Nice one. The Vipers making some good meters outfield. Don't forget, after this one, we have QRL host plus cup rugby action. That's the PNG Hunters back at home to host North Nils. Jeremiah, oh, little juggle.
The ball passing hasn't been that good this afternoon, the Vipers.
Come to the end of the set. Jeremiah Benn sends it deep. Nice work there by Julian James. Allowed it to bounce. Rolls dead in goal.
Yeah, good judgment there. Having a look at the breeze behind that kick, he just let it bounce in goal, so they'll come back for the 20 for the restart.
And it's Williams again. But Joel Williams. Nice work. Good work as well. Samuel Jack. Matt Lama. Strong run there from the Hunter boy and earns a penalty as well.
Yeah, inside I think it's a high tackle for that, but the run there from Clint Lama, straight for hitting him hard. They need to straighten it up as well. The Vipers look like after they try, they're coming back, but just a couple of mistakes from them.
Opted to go for the tap. Max and Ali Samuel settling play there, the first tackle. A lot forward. And last Masali now will play. Continue to walk back towards the right side. James again, Junior James, been good as well. Mioks number one, taking the tackle. Send it back to the center of the field. Oof. What a shot. 1-on-1. Desmond Samara getting smashed there by the Vipers defense. Keeping the ball alive, the Mioks. Dua. Would have been perfect, shouldn't it? Jeremiah Van sends it across. Loose ball. Double knock on. So it's going to be changed over. Vipers will have possession inside the red zone.
As the last play wasn't on, just needed to get the ball out wide, but they decided to go through the blinds on the short side as well. But nothing happening for the Enga Mioks there. So a cheap 10 over there for the Enga Mioks.
It's been a very fast and physical encounter. This is ball control. Has been very good in the second half for both sides. But anyway, Vipers now have a chance to try and come out of the red zone. Just drifting across there. Joseph Cora will take the tackle. What a shot. 1-on-1. Ball comes loose. Scooped up there. On counter attack. Good call by referee, allowing play to continue. Now he's going to call it back. So this is going to be a Vipers ball. No,
He's giving the thing to the
I thought
Enga
the
Mioks.
ball has gone more than 10 minutes. And play was continuous. Third tackle, second tackle, and Mioks lost it. But anyway, the referee will call it back for the first no goal against the Vipers.
Yeah, we're starting to see a lot of mistakes happening right now for both teams at the moment. Handling errors is the issue. And they're just trying to try things to push passes at the moment. There's enough time at the moment, 17 minutes to go in this game. And both teams look like they want to get blow for blow at the moment and just play fast. With this wind conditions, you got to be careful with how you pass.
Bogapen has just lack of urgency there, lack of concentration, if you like. Very casual. Giving possession straight back here to the Vipers.
They're just taking his eyes off the ball. We mentioned the wind conditions, quite windy at the moment of field of play. So the way you pass, we're going to have some close passes. So you just want to make sure that how you pass to your player has to be the right way.
Like this. Looking for a good man ball. It's a nice set here. For Moresby Vipers, this is their home turf. Playing second fiddle against the Mioks at the moment, but here they are now with a chance. Just trying to work through the middle. Good game as well. 25 out now from the Mioks line. Enga now sends it back to the middle. Jeremiah Van, good hands. Benjamin Boas almost bundled into touch there. Plays the ball. Shift, attack back to the middle. Last tackle coming up. What's the option now? They're trying to work it through the hands. Good pressure. Well done to the Mioks defense. Rushed off their line, putting pressure on the Vipers attack. Lost possession there. The last pass from Pilots didn't stick. It was in his face.
Yeah, I thought the kick was the better option because they're running out of space and trying to get the ball across to John Bang. But even if he got the ball, Terry, he wouldn't have any space to work with. So the kick option would have been the better way to go. So the last minute plays from the Vipers are not really pulling themselves out.
Let's just take some comments from Michael and Tyler. How are you seeing things at the moment?
Think Terry, the back three set play by Vipers, they are electric so far, but they need to utilize their opportunities, especially when it comes to the opponent's red zone, and the ball handling is something that they need to think and make it like more pro there and get more opportunities and effort to the other.
Mioks with a midfield ball. Look at the kick return there from the Vipers. And they're back inside the Mioks half. Benjamin Boss. He earns a penalty here. It was Best going high. So Pokapet has been penalized there by the match referee for going high on Benjamin. Vipers have a penalty. Second kicks a touch. And here they come, the Vipers. 13 minutes left. They're trailing by 4 points. 10 points to 4 Mioks in front. Very big defensive set here for the Mioks. Vipers in a bit shifting play back towards Jeremiah Band for proper play. Very dangerous. But well taken there by the defense. Get away from the line. What kind of dummy half? But the Mioks under pressure here to defend their 4 points lead. Now they go short side, the long pass. The right scramble there from the Mioks defense.
Enga being off too strong defensive wise, sliding across, number 8 1-on-1. They had that covered. That was not the way to go. Joseph Cora there, trying to get the ball back on the inside to Manasseh, but and just not enough space to work with as well. But what about the defense? They're reading what the Vipers are intending, and they're marking up. So the defensive wise, the Vipers need to look at a different way. They're not actually going through the middle. They're going through the edges and trying to run through them. It's not working at the moment.
But credit again to the Mioks defense. Here they are with a chance to try and come out of the red zone. Sorrente, the captain now, leading from the front to settle in play there. Noah, Henry Noah. Young half will play now for the Mioks. They're getting nowhere at the moment. Oh! Mistake, Mioks.
Yeah, strong tackle. They're coming across, working the mistake. And that's what the good field position for them is 40 out. Looks like the Vipers can utilize this opportunity to put some points on.
Okay, match referee laid down the law there. But it's a Wilson feed to the Vipers. 35 on the outside. The big dummy goes back on the inside. Oh, what a run, what a play from the captain. Ronnie Serrata to the Mioks. They've got numbers on that left side. Lama sends it away. No. It's still on. Who wants it? Came off the Vipers. Sandwich up for the Mioks. Can they go for the kill here? With 9 minutes left in the clock. 15 away now for the Vipers line. Here they come. They just need to be patient with the footy here. This is the 16 in Mordecai Wine will play. Short ball away. Easy picking there for the Vipers defense. The 17 will play now in Gideon Moses. Now they go long. Noah sends it back on the inside, but the defense up very quickly there for the Vipers. Jeremiah sends it across. Now they're changing their arms again. Glenn Lama kicks through. I don't know about that. Should just take the tackle. But anyway, Vipers off the hook. Joseph Coronel brings it back just under the set. Inside the red zone. Still got plenty of time left here for the Vipers to try and pull this out of the fire. Oh! It's lost the ball. There's some concerns here for the Vipers player.
Yeah, he got hit on the way down, more or less fell down and then the tackle on top of him. So I think it's winded him a bit. Let's hope he's okay. But the Enga Mioks, the attack, the counter attack on them. They had the opportunity, they had the numbers, but just made a meal of it at the end. Third round on the kick was on, and she's gone and kicked it. But Master Watt coming up with that kick, taking it successfully. I think it's John Bang.
Yeah, John Bang. It's been good, especially his kick returns. Just unlucky there.
Over the top there by one of the Enga Mioks players that have just winded him at the moment. But the Enga Mioks, they're putting on a show this afternoon. Defensive wise, they're really strong, but the attack, the captain Sorrento, hasn't he been playing well for them this afternoon as well?
Yeah, the captain leading from the front.
Yeah, leading from the front as well. I think there'll be a report coming in here. You might see one of the forwards been called out. He might be put on report. But the Vipers, look, they've got a couple of times along this side at the western part of the field where they've tried to utilize, well, more or less bringing the wing and the center, but the captain is running straight to. He's actually defending on this side with William. And the idea is they want to pull them in and have an opportunity for the wing on the outside, which is John Bang's side. They've done that a couple of times and they come up with mistakes. This time an intercept was picked up about the captain and he's raced away more or less about 40 meters across. So they want to look at a different tactic at the moment. They're trying to a couple of times to start working out. Probably the way forward. Well, with less than 7 minutes to go, the football Vipers trailing by just 4 points. A try here we see them in front, convert a try in fact. But it's the Enga Mioks. It's all been the Enga Mioks at the moment.
Yeah, I think the Mioks just need to settle down. They're leading on the scoreboard. They just need to, just play with a lot more security, I guess. Just maintaining their ball, completing the set, and then kicking to the corners there. Just try and keep the Vipers at bay. They can't force passes or try and play fancy, but here they are now with another chance. The captain now put down on the 30. Geronte has been good. Solid carry with the defense. Up to the task there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, strong tackle.
Frustration there from Desmond Samana.
plays well, you go on to actually win this game. The less mistakes you make, the less pressure you put on yourself.
Oh, look at that. Lightning. Support on the inside. Benjamin Boss. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, everything happening at the same time. Somebody could end up in the bin here. But Boss is still down.
Yeah, a bit of concern there for Boas at the moment. Got flipped high.
From that side,
Yeah, I thought it just fell awkwardly.
Could that be depicted as a shoulder?
Yeah, well,
Well, the interpretation of it, he was sliding towards the side as well.
so it could be a shoulder charge offense, but
It's the interpretation of how they see it. If it's deemed a foul play, then he'll be charged.
Boss still down. He fell awkwardly after that.
Yeah, he had hit the deck as well, so it doesn't look that good. He might be sent to a HIA.
Nothing there. Yeah, I think it was just accidentally polite, but the referee's call now.
He might be put on report, and they'll penalize him for that. So
Placed on report. Penalty to Vipers. Oh, just go back. Get back in line. No point arguing. Won't change anything. Go back and defend your line. So the Vipers now getting ready. This is a real chance now for the big boys from the Big Smoke to make a statement. Right in front of the sticks, 15 off on the line. Here they come. They've got options left and right. They come left. Inside ball. Tell you what, the Mioks defense and patience has been tested out here. Nice work out of dummy half. I thought they lost the ball there.
yeah, it looked like he lost the ball.
Did well. And they're going for the crash ball. The Vipers on the loss. They're lining up towards the open side left. Here they come. Shocking pass. The Mioks have it.
Oh, that's just terrible pass. Terrible communication from the players, the Vipers themselves. This ball just, oh. I'll tell you what, the coach, what is it now? But he'll be filthy about that. This time they get the ball back, and it's a previous play.
Everything is happening at the moment. Michael, how are you seeing things from down there?
It's great. It's been great, and both sides have put out some great performance, especially that of Adex and Gregs. And when we look at the Vipers, one of the instrument players at the moment is Roy Philippe, the David, who nearly resulted in a try by his effort in the field. And it's amazing so far in the events. And now this opportunity that Vipers need to do something, get there and score a try, or else the win goes to the Enga Mioks.
They're 3 minutes. It's a big time. Lipo. Wait for the call, man.
Yeah, he's eager to score his second try. Suddenly, people,
Well, he could be the one. With the Vipers now, they start the set. The Mioks defense been tested out again here. Manasseh sends it back to the open side. Here comes Lipo. Sunny Lipo. From something out of the ordinary. But anyway, well done
And
to the
Mioks.
Mioks defense.
What a defense. Players going down with cramps down the field. Players slipping here and there.
Tough day at the office
Yeah, it
for
is.
both teams.
Both teams.
Yeah, we've got a couple of Mioks players nursing injuries in the background there. Just trying to soak up time, I guess. But the Mioks have it. John Williams, I said he'd been a standout this afternoon, the number 5 for the Mioks.
Yeah, he could be the man of the match. He could even be the half as well.
And of course the captain.
The captain then from the front.
And the Mioks now just running their way back out of the red zone. They've come to the end of the set.
They need a good kick here. Get themselves out from their half.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, someone able to get out of that jail. Put the kick through. Here comes Melissa Watts. That should be the ball game.
Yeah, that's it. Not play that. That is the ball game right there.
But it's a Vipers feed. Oh, no, it's a Vipers play the ball.
Yeah, it's a turnover. It was the last.
Well, the Mioks, it's not over yet.
Yep. 40 minutes the Vipers have to go, Terry. With 37 seconds left on the clock. Yeah.
Daniel Doa not 100% there. The Mioks number 6. But he's gone to the winger, to the wing. But here come the Vipers. It's now or never. Seconds remaining. They're still 25 away from the Mioks line. Here they come. The Mioks defense is hanging on. Incoming. The Hail Mary pass. Enga sends it across to the short side. What an upset. What a ball over this afternoon. The Mioks have made a big.
What an upset, and that is the upset of the round right there. You could say the Enga Mioks have come here to Port Moresby, home ground of the Vipers, and they put a dent and they're sending a signal out to the competition leaders that we are here to play with that scoreline. What about the defense? It's the defense from the Enga Mioks. We haven't seen a defensive effort from a team like that in the last couple of weeks. But look, the Vipers, they're trying to